Okay, so before we start today's freshwater adventure, I just wanted to take the time to show you guys something. Out here in Oakdale, Long Island, New York, this once used to be a lake full of life. Pickerel, largemouth bass, sunfish, turtles, ducks, swans, everything used to live in this lake. As you can see, nothing left to it. It's completely drained out. Why New York State did this to this lake, I have no idea. They did this last year around late springtime, I think it was. All we got is a little bit of water right here. This entire lake used to be filled up. You can see these little islands out there. Water used to be all the way up to them. Water used to be up to the wall here. You can see the watermark. You can see what they did. They removed all the wood from the dam here to let the water completely drain out. Probably most likely to dry this up to probably build condominiums, apartments here eventually. Really sad to see this. But all right, we saw enough of this. Let's go do some freshwater fishing. Spot right away. I actually came out west, starting out in Nassau County. I figure I'll do a little lake hopping out here and then kind of work my way back east and just keep fishing all day. It's beautiful out. It's January. It's supposed to maybe go up to upper 40s, almost dip into the 50s. That would be nice. But I'm using my 7-foot Quantum Escalade rod right now with 10-pound test braid, 10-pound test fluoro leader. I'm gonna start out with the rooster tail. If you watch my channel, you absolutely know I love this rooster tail. Use this all the time in the winter here, and I catch so many different fish on it. It's a great multi-species lure. It's not just for trout. I'm just really hoping for anything. I'll take some, winter pickerel right now. Even a largemouth, but they might be a little hard to catch in January. Definitely gotta work for them. But we'll see what happens. We'll work all around this lake and just keep moving around, hit up some other spots. So I'm just working this rooster tail, just really slow, steady retrieve. You don't really want to work your lures too fast in the wintertime. These fish are, they're in winter mode now, lethargic. They're not really feeding as much. So slower presentation is definitely going to be key. But we'll give this rooster tail a try for a while. If we get no bites with that, maybe I'll throw on a Kitech Easy Shiner. I did pretty good with a 3-inch Easy Shiner in this lake before, so we could give that a try. Ooh, we're getting a bite. I think we're just hitting some weeds. Every now and then I've been hitting some weeds out there, and one thing for sure, when I'm pulling it off the hook, I could just feel how cold the water is on this rooster tail. It's gonna be a tough one out here. Water is really cold still. Kind of working my way around the lake, and now we got the sun facing us, so definitely feels warmer on this end. Maybe we'll have a better shot at some fish over here. I was just walking through here and I saw some fish move in the water. Could be some trout. Let's see if we could get something to bite. We're hitting leaves right away. It's super shallow. Let's try over here. This is where they kind of were. I might be spooking them. Could be just sunfish because it is super shallow. All right, we ain't getting nothing over here. Worth a try though. There we are, fish on. Finally, we got our first bite. Took a while, had to move all around the lake too. I don't know if it's a trout or a pickerel or a bass. Oh, we got a nice largemouth. Nice chunky one. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Look at that girl. So first fish of the day, largemouth bass. And I really thought we were gonna have a hard time catching one. Beautiful fish. She's cold, so we gotta get him back in the water right away. All right, this is awesome. Ooh, she's ready to go. Yep, there you go. Nice. First fish, hit the rooster tail. I was gonna put a swim shad on the Kitech Easy Shiner, but I just absolutely love these rooster tails. I decided to just keep this on because it's a great search bait too. You can just cast it everywhere, works so much ground. Right there, we got our first fish with it. Let's see what time it is. We got some cloud cover coming in. I got to this lake around 11:30. It is 1:07. Put in a couple hours so far. I figure I'll try a little bit more over here. So, you know, now that I finally caught a fish in this area, then we'll make a run to another lake and see how it is over there. It's a little tight in here. We got some trees hanging down. Try not to snag up. Just want to try over here because we got the waterfall right here. Water gets kind of deep in this spot. Could be some fish hanging out over here. All right, so I'm kind of working my way back down the lake. I'm gonna go back to my car and I want to hit up another lake, but I am gonna cast a few in spots, you know, on my way back to the car. If I catch a fish, I'll put it in the video, obviously, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch me practice casting the whole time if I'm not catching anything, so don't. Lake. Just gotta get down here without slipping. And gonna keep throwing the rooster tail, my go-to wintertime freshwater lure. Hoping that in here we'll get into some bass. I mean, I didn't think we would get a bass today, but we actually caught one at the last lake, so we could get into bass here, pickerel, trout. Hoping that we'll get something. This lake and the one I was just at before, I really haven't been to these lakes in, you know, almost a year, probably since last year. So I don't know, you know, how good they're gonna be. You know, oh, we got a fish? I was hitting some weeds out there. Little coontail weeds. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know how good these lakes are gonna be. Maybe later into the winter, you know, after fishing them more, we'll get them more dialed in. So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon now. I really only have about an hour left to fish. What was that? Something hit at my line. Oh, whoa, cool. I don't know if you can see it right here in this little bit of weeds that's right in front of me. Looks like a Strike King square bill crankbait. Right here, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to fish this crankbait out. I think we got it. Oh, it must be stuck to all these weeds. Oh, this thing looks a little beat. Oh yeah, we rescued it. Nice. It's missing the back hooks. This has been in here for a while. It's pretty slimy, a little dirty. Hooks are like rusted up. Little strike king squarebill. Well, at least we caught something in this lake so far. Ooh, there was something right over there, right by my rooster tail. Didn't go after it. Ooh, something's chasing. The heck, it looked like something was chasing my line again, not the rooster tail. Throwing a yellow rooster tail, it matches my line. I don't get it. They're going after the yellow line.